first thing that got us excited was this site is just incredible. But what was unique about this particular lakefront project is that it had both the lakefront horizon as well as the deep woodland view. And so simultaneously you were able to get this long horizontal horizon vista, and then also off to the one side be looking deep into the woodland. And that was something that I don't think we'd ever come across on a project site. We get excited about with interiors is how can we connect them to the site and to the outside and the exterior. And so we're almost looking for ways to bring materials that blur inside to outside. There almost be no distinction between inside and outside.
I think what I'm most passionate about in this industry is how the landscape of technology is ever changing and providing us with more and more ways to give our clients unique and custom solutions that not everyone can deliver. When you compare the installations of the invisibles to the small apertures, it does become at times quite simple in comparison. You do have a little bit more flexibility as to where those invisibles are placed. So from that angle, we were able to use invisible speakers in pretty much every room that didn't have the small aperture or the wood slatted ceilings.
We've attempted different approaches with doing speakers within wood ceilings in the past, and I would say with varying degrees of success. And I will say that Premiere has always pushed us towards never wanting to sacrifice the acoustic quality, where we're always on the side of how can we make it look, quieter, because, how can we make it disappear more? Initially, this was a detail where we were attempting to conceal a more conventional speaker behind an open slatted wood ceiling and allow the sound to just come through the open slats. And Premiere was very proactive at finding a product that could basically give us the performance we want and also not sacrifice the aesthetic and give us something that was incredibly minimal.
Partnering with James and Sonance, they've got a plethora of great product that just make it easy to be able to pack a really good audio quality product into a small package.
When you're really trying to make the focus about something other than what the ceiling is, that's where we found it to be important.
You may still be limited on space, but you kind of are able to take the space that you're given. The nice thing about the invisible speakers, they do have that wide dispersion, so you are able to get more of a stereo feel, even though the placement may not traditionally feel like you would. Working with Sonance and James on this project in particular was incredible. Being able to reach out to that team and understand what we can do versus what we can't, and what we need to tell the builder to provide and what we need the architect to understand. Just being able to coordinate that directly with the people that have all the answers, that just made it so much easier.
Projects of this scale and of this level of detail, it takes an incredible amount of craftsmanship and insight and expertise in things that, an architect just can't know all of those things, and so you've got to have a great team in place.
At the end of the project, the client is happy and is enjoying the space that they're in. Walking them through for the first time and seeing the look on their face for how perfect it is and it meets all their expectations, that's the payday for us.